Hello, beautiful people. My name is Kathy, traveling with Charity, and I travel part-time in my RV Charity with my three babies, Hope, Faith, and Cassie. And I bought land. I bought land. I'm still like wow about it. And I bought this my home, my shed that I'm fixing up to be my home. And so I'm just grateful. I first want to say Happy New Year's. Oh my God, Happy New Year's, you guys, my beautiful people. I used to say what I'm going to do differently, stop eating a whole bunch of fast food, stop smoking. By the way, I quit smoking in 2014, so I haven't smoked in years. And so this year, I just, said what I'm totally grateful for. I'm grateful for the life that I live. I'm grateful for my new shed slash home. I'm grateful for my babies. Um, and my family that supports me. My great niece, she calls me up, and well, not calls me up, she called me up last night just to wish me a happy new year. But she watches her auntie's TV show, as she calls it. So that's pretty cool. And that's the one that just had a birthday when I was there. Her birthday is the day after mine. Yeah. Anyway, before I go into the Q&A, I want to talk about the, some people will not, so, well, some people don't like their names being said on my channel. And some people absolutely love it. Some people email me and go, "Oh, I can't believe you said my name," and all that kind of stuff. So to make it real easy, because I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and I don't want to make it as if I don't care about your opinion. So what I'm going to do from now on is, if someone sends me something, first of all, uh, maybe don't put their name on it. So if you don't want me to say your name, don't put your name on it, because I don't want to offend you. Guys, I love you guys so much, and I just sometimes I just don't want to. I don't want you to think that I don't care. And so if you want to put your name on it, that means I can say your name on the channel. So, or I'll just start using abbreviations. Let me know in the comment what you think, because I don't want anybody to get in trouble or anything like that. So yeah. And I also want to mention, when I talked about having this Q&A, I was like, okay, I'm going to have it either Saturday or Sunday. And it wasn't that I forgot it was my brother's birthday. I just knew that I was going to be stronger on my brother's birthday. I had a complete meltdown yesterday. And so that's why I didn't do the Q&A yesterday. But because I didn't want you guys to see me totally crazed. My eyes are probably still puffy from last night. And thank God for my mom, because I don't know. She just called me and I just let it out. But yeah, so that's what happened, why I didn't do it yesterday. Plus, it was New Year's Eve and all that good stuff. So anyway, I'm glad you're here today. So I wrote them all down, and let's see where my glasses are, because I can't see sometimes. So, and I'm not going to say any names or anything here as well. I'm just going to read the actual question. Question number one. Woohoo! Okay, let me just like breathe a little bit first. Okay, question number one. What's the next project you plan on completing? Will there be a porch? Um, the next project that I want to complete are my walls. I just want to get my walls up and so I can furnish the place. And then I'm going to think about doing some things outside. I got so much plans that I'm going to do. But right now it's like really cold. And, people aren't working outside or pretty much working inside that much for that matter because it's really cold. Today it was like 20 something degrees when I woke up. Right now I think it's like 40, but especially this week. This week is the highs are going to be 28. There's going to be a day that it says it's going to snow, but it already snowed in Williams. When I went into Williams yesterday, it was snow on the ground, but it wasn't up here. And there's going to be a day this week or next week, I think it is. No, Saturday. Yeah, next week, whatever. It's going to be 9. What the heck? 9? Are you serious? 9 degrees? Yeah, I just, uh, I don't know. I like the cold better than I like the heat because I can put on a coat you know, or a blanket, but 9 degrees, I don't think so. Okay. Uh, do you think you'd ever rent out a portion of your land for other van dwellers or van life people or nomadic folks? Or maybe just have a roommate? And do you have travel plans? Um, no, I will never rent out a place on my land. I will do like have people come over and stay a while and then leave, but I don't want to rent out anything. I don't want people living here permanently kind of thing. You know, I'm cool. And do I have any travel plans? Yes. I'm not going out of the country anytime soon, but I am going to Quartzsite. My nose is running because number one, it's kind of cold, and number two, I was starting to cry. Anyway, yes, I'm going to Quartzsite, and I'll probably be leaving on the 10th. And I don't know how long I'm going to stay yet. I think there's the woman's RTR and then the regular RTR. And my friends are probably going to be going to the women's RTR. Maybe. I don't know. The next question is, will you have a kitchen in your tiny home and do some cooking videos? Do you like to cook? Do you get scared in the desert alone? Um, I'm gonna have a faux kitchen, meaning it's gonna be stovetops. It's gonna be a what do you call it? The Coleman stove, the Coleman oven, the probably my toaster oven, my ice maker, all that stuff. And I may even bring in a little tiny refrigerator. But for the most part, I am going to use my RV. Number one, I don't want my RV to just be sitting there without any kind of movement or anything like that because of the rodents. And I don't really want to spend that money on bathroom and all that stuff. I may have a sink in here with running water, but I'm going to be using the big refrigerator, the bathroom, because it has a shower and, stove and all that stuff. It's like I have plumbing in there, so I don't really need to make plumbing in here as well. And I need to keep moving in that place because there's like no way I'm gonna get rodents in my RV. I turn that sucker on every day and all that good stuff. I mean, and us moving around, they're not gonna want to be in there, especially with Hope. Hope don't play. Let's see the next question. Um, oh, he or she also asked, do I get scared in the desert alone? In the beginning, it was like when I first got here, it's still pitch black at night and in the mornings. And I think I would be scareder if I didn't have Hope, Faith, and Cassie. Well, Cassie and Hope. Because faith doesn't faith invites them in. Faith will make them coffee, show them where all the values are and all that good stuff. Hope may let you in, but she's not letting you out. And that's the truth. And my other dog used to do that too. Peace. Peace used to, if he heard something when I was coming downstairs or he forgot that I was already downstairs, he would be standing in wherever he was downstairs in the kitchen. Like this one time he was just standing still, like, and it kind of scared me. It took me back, and I go, Peace. And he goes, oh, okay, let's just making sure it's you. I knew his butt wasn't going to let nobody out. And let's see, the next question is, will you have, oh, I didn't even ask this one. Oh my God. Will you have a scheduled live anytime soon? Anthony, there's two things that Anthony always says to me. You gotta do some more, you gotta do cooking, and you gotta do a live. And younger years, I didn't really like cooking. I didn't like it at all. And then, but then, you get a boyfriend or whatever, and you start cooking, and I always says, I can't cook, but he always ate my food, and he always says how good it was. But I don't know if I can do a live anytime soon. Anthony's probably going to talk me into it. I'm absolutely sure. But whenever I do my live, I'm going to be calling Anthony first, going, you got to get on just to support me. Just make sure you're there, that kind of thing. Because I don't know why. It's easier for me to, even though I know you're out there, it's easier for me to talk to you like this, but not live where you're asking questions like right now kind of thing. So, but I will eventually, and of course I'll let you know, but it is pretty scary for me. Okay, another question. Hey, Kathy, what are the biggest difference between living in charity and living in sticks and bricks? And for those who don't know, sticks and bricks means like a house or an apartment or something like that. And the biggest difference is the running water, the bathroom. I had a jet tub. And it was a big jet tub, and there were times when I just wanted to soak. And I miss soaking. And it wasn't like I did it like every day and every week kind of thing, but I do miss saying, you know what, I want a bubble bath. I'm going to, bring either a book, some candles and all that stuff. But those were the main things that is really different, but I got used to it. It's like I'm almost 6 years into this, and now I'm like totally used to it of having to do what I got to do, dump tanks, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? It is what it is, but I love this lifestyle. So don't even get me wrong. Don't even think that, oh God, just because I don't have like unlimited water and now I have to like order the water, it doesn't mean that I would ever go back. I'm never going to go back. You know, maybe a one time I'll go get a hotel room, put a towel down in the rug, I mean, in the bathtub, put a towel down in the bathtub and take a bath. Who the hell knows? Or just scrub the crap out of it. Okay, what's the next one? Who looks after the babies while you're at work? They stay home. They stay home. Sometimes I come home and the beds are all unmade and crap is all around because they're just playing and all that stuff. But yeah, they stay home. They don't pee. They don't do number two in the house, in the RV at all. They're good dogs. They're good dogs. When I come home, they jump all over me and then they go outside and we walk. And sometimes, like, it's too cold now, but when it was warmer, I would sit out there and just watch them play because I don't want them to be playing by themselves, you know what I mean? Without me. So yeah, they just stay home. They just stay home. That's it. And they hate it. I hate it, but that's what they do. How many siblings do you have? I grew up, the three of us grew up together, and Harvey, Debbie, and myself. I'm the middle child, and I was the one. I was the one that always got in a whole bunch of trouble, you know, as when we were younger. And now I'm grown and I'm much better. Sometimes, yeah, I'm much better now. You know, and as you guys all know, my sister just celebrated a birthday, December 14th. My brother's birthday was yesterday, December 31st. He's gone now. He passed away. Um, yeah. So he was the youngest, and then my sister's the oldest. So yeah, it was the three of us. However, I have two other brothers on my father's side who we don't even really talk. Well, we don't talk at all. But I remember at one point when I was like really bad, and my mom sent me away. I was like age 15 or something because I remember having a 16th birthday party. I mean, not birthday party, but a 16th birthday with my father and my brothers. Yep. So there you have it. Let's see. Do you have any children? Did you have dental work done? And do you planning on and do you planning on making a doghouse? No doghouse. That I can just say that. There the doghouse is wherever I'm at and that's it, that's all. We live together, the four of us, and no, they're not going to have a doghouse out there. And if I, you know, well, if I had to have a dog, well, no, I'm never going to have a doghouse. If I had no dental work done, what I just do is I get my teeth. I never had braces or anything like that, no. And I never had anybody like do anything to my teeth. And I have so much work that needs to be done that I just can't afford it right now. So, and do I have any children? No, I don't have any children. I have my babies. They're my children, and I wish that I can do a tax write-off on them because they're expensive. What is this? I got hair hanging out. Okay, next question. How long have you had? Oh, wow, that's something else. How long have you had your locks? And what's that color? Well, this color is like Auburn. It started out as Auburn, but then it got darker doing something else because I couldn't find what I really wanted, the Auburn. But I think it was 2020 of June. I know it was June, but I think it's 2020. Yeah. And I got these locks because when I was, being on the road, I didn't feel like doing my hair all the time, and um, just you know, all I wanted to do was wash it and go. And I thought locks was just like that, but they're not. It's a lot of doggone work with locks. I'm serious. I used to have perms years ago all the time, and I stopped doing perms long ago, and I just had natural hair, and then I just said, you know what, I'm gonna do this lock thing, and I never ever. This is the best thing I could have done with my hair, seriously, even though it can be a lot of work. Best thing. Okay, I think I have a couple of more, couple more. Let's see. Well, one, two, three, four more I think I do, but I think some of them are like, they have 2 and 3 questions. Will you have a kitchen and bathroom? And how? Okay, I already answered that. I'm not going to have a kitchen and bathroom in here. It's going to be a faux kitchen and everything I'm going to be using in my RV. And then the other thing, they ask, who will watch the babies while you're on the FOA cruise? That's a good question. When I went away, I can't remember. Where did I go? I forget where I went. Maybe it was St. Thomas, going to see my mom or something like that. And what I did when I was in Georgia, it was called Pet and Play, or Play and Pet, or whatever. I think it was Pet and Play. And their motto is to not have them in their crate the whole day. All day they're out playing with other dogs, and then there's like a whole bunch of like monitors out there, meaning human beings out there, making sure that no one's fighting or being bullied or anything like that. So they're playing all day, and they're in this tubes and all this kind of stuff, and wherever I'm at, I can log in and watch them play or look for them, because the first time I did it, I think I was like looking, where's my babies? Where's my babies? And at that time, I only had Hope and Faith. And I finally saw them, and of course, Hope was like running around crazy, and Faith was running after her. Hope wanted to play with the new people, but Faith didn't. Faith just wanted to be with her sister. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try to find for the cruise, like a pet and play kind of thing. It's very expensive, but it's well worth it because, yeah, no, I did have Cassie. Yeah, Cassie was there too. Um, it's well worth it because they're not in a crate the whole day. So I'm really hoping to find something like that in uh, Flagstaff, because that's where I'll be flying out of. I'll be flying out of Flagstaff, going to wherever we're going to get on the cruise. I can't wait. Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I don't want a place where I'm like really hoping. I don't want a place where they're in the crate the whole time, like a regular, where they only come in and walk them twice a day kind of thing, or 3 times a day. I can't even see that. Um, if you don't move your RV, won't your tires get flats? And are you going on the cruise? Yes, I'm going on the cruise. No, there's these tire covers that I have on my RV that it helps with the cold, and it also helps mainly with, like, in the summertime, um, when it's really, really hot. It helps. It does whatever it does, and yeah. But I have my tires covered up. I don't have them just hanging out, you know. And I learned that a long time ago, when I first got my RV, because I did so much research, you know, just so much, so much. All right. Um, will you be turning the other loft into a bedroom? Will you be putting in steps? I am going to turn it into a bedroom. Just going to have like a little flat mattress up there with some decorations or whatever. But I'm not going to get steps right away. You know, Ugh, that's just another expense. You know, just another expense. I'm just going to, but I am going to make it a bedroom. I am going to make it um, some place to sleep, or maybe some place where I can get away from the babies for an hour or two and look down on them, going, "Ha ha! You can't get up here." That's mean. Um, why did you name? Why didn't you name Cassie Love? Oh my God, that's a great name, Love. And they were saying hope, faith, and love. And I already had a piece, you know, like peace. Um, well, the one reason why I didn't want to change her name too much, because when I got Cassie, her name was Sassy. And it's not that I didn't like Sassy. I don't know. I just wanted it. I just liked Cassie. And she's Cassie with a K, just like I'm Kathy with a K. So yeah, but I do love that idea of her having a name, Love. That's a beautiful name. Beautiful, beautiful name. And then last but not least, would you ever, oh no, it's not last or not least. Would you ever think about getting married again, or share your traveling life with a roommate? I have never been married, never had kids. I have been engaged 4 times. Um, but I don't know if right now I love my lifestyle without um, someone in my life. That's just not to say that um, I don't eventually want someone in my life, because I do, you know, I do. And right now I don't get lonely for a partner. Like I said, I just love my lifestyle. I don't get lonely for it yet. You know what I mean? Um, and I know I'm getting older. I'm like 60 years old. Oh my God. And I just, I don't know. Eventually I will have a partner. I know I will, but maybe it's just not right now, you know? Who the heck knows when? That was a deep question. And I thought I was almost finished. Is this the last page? Yes, this is the last page. Oh my God. And this one here is long. When you leave for warmer weather, will you be towing your car along this time? Or have you considered where you're going to be staying? And then they asked, are there any other fruit trees that will grow in your region? I haven't made up my mind about taking my car with me, but if I don't, I have like totally remedies of stuff that I will be using while we're gone that probably will be harmful for Hope, Faith, and Cassie, but they won't be there. So um, it just depends. I don't even know. I think not, maybe, I think not. And I haven't decided where I'm going to be staying yet because I haven't gotten a pin from my friends yet. So once she gets there and she figures out where we're all going to stay, she'll send all of us a pin and we'll all get there. And all the trees grow here, except for citrus trees, oranges, grapefruits, um, lemons, which, excuse me, which I really like. I would like to have, but none of the citrus trees grow here. So apple trees, pears, plums, all of those, they all can grow here. And I want to also plant other trees here as well. So I'm going to be doing a lot of planting this coming summer. Really, really a lot of planting. Has family visited you? Do you ever plan to have a small gathering like a housewarming? Does mail and trash pick up out in your area? Nobody has visited me yet, but my mom's coming up this summer. She says she's going to be coming up this summer and stay with me. So that's another reason why I want to get my walls up and everything nicely up here for her. So when she comes, it'll be nice and comfortable for her in this in my house slash shed. So yeah. Um and what's what? Oh, does mail and trash pick up? Um, Trash. There is trash pickup out here. People have cans and all that stuff. I don't. I just like bring my trash up to Williams and I just dump it. And only mail that comes here is FedEx and UPS. USPS doesn't come here, not at all. But right down the street, not even a mile, they all have like a billion mailboxes down that way. So not here though. Okay, this is the last one for sure, for sure, for sure. What advice can you give to fear of stepping out on faith? Being free sometimes means letting go of old and familiar things. Gosh, is that a great question or what? Well, stepping, like for me, I didn't have a fear of stepping out and doing something new because I was miserable. I was just ready for a life changing situation. And if you're talking about stepping out on faith and doing something that I'm doing, um, living off grid and traveling the United States, my suggestion is that you rent an RV and you do it for the weekend. And if you love it, you love it. And if you don't, you don't. You have no commitment. You know what I mean? There's no commitment. You just go out there and you just do it and don't be afraid. Well, even if you're afraid, do it anyway. Because I'll tell you, I was afraid. When I got here and it was just me, the RV, and the three babies, I was afraid. I was afraid, and I was like, you know what? I'm doing this. I'm buying this, and I'm doing this. And just go for it. Do something different. You may not even like it to be out here like this. You may not even you may not even like it. You may just want to just like, oh shoot, I want to get back in my sticks and bricks. This is not for me kind of thing. Um, and the other thing is you do a lot of prayer. You pray about whatever you want. You talk to God. And that's pretty much what I did. Was there a part two? And yes, letting go does mean that um, you're letting go of old and familiar places and sometimes people. However, don't take this the wrong way. Sometimes um, those familiar places and people aren't good for you, and we just hold on to that just because it is familiar. And when you start praying and talking to God, you'll know the answer, and you'll know the answer right away, most of the time. But I did it for you. I came out here and I did it for you. So you could know that it's doable. It's doable. That's a great question. Goodness gracious, that's a great question. But anyway, guys, that's the end. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year's, Happy New Year's, Happy New Year's. Make this year the best year. The best year. Do everything you want to do in your life. Stop wasting time. Yeah, stop wasting time. Well, guys, Happy New Year's. Make it a great day and be free. Be free. I love you guys.